Hey everybody, so today I am making some island panels that are going to surround an island that I built. I'm making them out of maple lumber. I make everything from scratch, so figured I would walk you through. This is the same exact process I use to make doors, cabinet doors. So here we go. Now that I've got my lengths and my widths of what I need to cut out for my pieces ripped down to the proper size, now I can cut them each to length with my chop saw. Make sure that is tight. It was not. Okay, so now that I've got all my pieces cut, I will need to bring my pieces over here to this machine. This is the shaper. See this bit here? It's what makes the profile. I'm wearing a mask today because it's so smoky. So what I got to do with this is change the bit. And so I got to change the bit, put on the proper bit for it, because this is the second bit, not the first one. Okay, so now it's locked. See? It gives it this little bevel shape. This is a shaker style. And this one is the first bit. So it's called a rail and style cutter because one cuts rails, one cuts stiles. Rails go this way, stiles go this way on the door. Look at that, you just learned something. So we'll tighten this up and get this little sled thing. This guy. Oh. Let's put this back. This is a pretty precision machine. I got it off of Craigslist for a bit cheaper than I would have found it online. Plus I didn't pay for delivery. So, this is what you do with this. I have a piece that this is what this is going to do right here. This is the rail edge, and then this one is done by this. So I always usually keep a piece from the last time I've done this so that I have a real easy setup block. Okay. And this thing controls it. This little sled thing holds everything in place. Okay, that looks like about good. So I'm going to turn on the vacuum and try it out. Alright, so now I have a brand new piece. So that's what it did. It looks pretty good. I got enough meat in the back. I actually might raise it just a hair. Because I don't, if this back is a little bit, this back's a little bit too wide for me. But let's see. Yeah. There we go. Try that one. Alright, I like that a little bit better. This back ledge is just smaller than this one. So now I'll run my pieces. Okay, now that we've got that cutter used on the pieces that we need to, we go ahead and change and get rid of this sled. Change to our next cutter, which is the other one I showed you. So to lock this into position. Now use this one. Nice and tight. Oh! So, I'll set this cutter to, I'm going to set this cutter to the height of the grooves we made in the other pieces. So that way they come out nice and flush. Now this stuff is pretty precise, or it can be. If you don't set it up precisely, you have problems later. Okay, let's give it a try. Looks like we are about paper thin. So I'm going to lower this cutter head just a hair. Like a serious hair. Put this right here so I can see it move. There. Alright, we're ready to go. if we've done everything correctly, we should have a real nice, easy fit together. Look at that. Nice and flat, flush. So I'm ready to run my other pieces. Now that my pieces are ready, I need to cut out the panels that go in it out of this 1/4 inch material. Now that I got my panels cut out, I'm going to sand them and then I'm ready to assemble. Alright, now I've got my pieces all ready. I just need to put glue on them and assemble these island panels, which would be the same thing as a door on the way that I make them. What we've got to do is get glue. This is called a tongue. Tongue and groove is a joint, the name of the joint. And so we completely glue all 3 sides of the tongue. The glue tends to spread around in there. So we start off like this. Grab a panel, like this. Oh. And here you have the entire thing put together. Now I just have to bring it over here and squeeze it. Right, got my panel up on the door press. These little feet are going to squeeze it together just like a clamp, only a lot quicker. Gotta make sure everything is flush. All right. Oh, I forgot it's not plugged in. Hold on. Forgot I had an airline rupture on the dedicated hose I have for this, so I've got to hook in a temporary. That's the great thing about this being my own business, this is sarcasm, is I have to fix everything. Do I know how to fix everything? No, but I'll learn. I try. Thing up. Okay, looks like it is all squared up. Now I can shoot it. Got a lot of different guns. This one's a cheapie from Harbor Freight, but it works. You only use it on things that on the back that won't really show, because it kind of puts a big mark where it sinks the nail. I don't know if you see that. It's kind of a big mark, but it also shoots staples too. Like I said, it's a cheapie. So this is the finished panel. Shaker style. Good to go.